Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you all for being patient. Unfortunately, Krathen and Yupe lost connection to each other for that split second, but they are continuing to play their set. This set is too important for Yupe for us to pull him away from it, so they're playing off stream and we will update you with the results as they go. I mean, it sucks we can't see it, but I mean, it's a life-changing set for Yupe and he has to play it.
Yeah, of course, and it's better they just do it now, as comfortable as they are. Like, don't interrupt the flow, just let them continue it and we'll get you with the results as soon as we can. So we're going to go into our first semi-final of the day, which will be AFoxyGrampa versus Vladee7R. Two players that are now both confirmed for the season finals, so congratulations to them both, but they're still playing for cash today. They're no longer being able to gatekeep the other attendees. Obviously, Harry Nightmare did go down to Vladee, so Vladee did earn his position today. And AFoxyGrampa defeating Jinemunene even, which unfortunately did crush his hopes of being able to make the finals. But, I mean, we're 8 weeks in. We've seen some phenomenal play from literally hundreds and hundreds of players over the weeks. And I'm a little bit sad that it's coming to an end. I'm gonna miss this set. I'm gonna miss seeing this every week until the finals. But the finals aren't too far away. A couple weeks now, June 11th. So that's gonna be good fun. But we're gonna find out exactly who's gonna be our final representative as soon as we finish this first semi-final.
There's gonna be a level of just comfort here. Obviously, Vladee and Foxy are both. They're going to the finals. Foxy's been confirmed for ages. I mean, the guy's got over 500 points. He's being quite greedy with that. And then Vladee7R defeating Harry Nightmare, confirming his spot as well. So basically, what's gonna be going on here is just playing for the money, just making sure that everything is covered, you know, making sure the guys are going to be able to sort of like get some of that spending money when they're out in Los Angeles.
Well, I've found in my experience that LA isn't that expensive, depending on how expensive you are. I just keep bringing back loads of stuff I can't get over here.
Soda Shack?
Yeah, of course.
I like Soda Shack. I hate candy corn.
Candy corn was low tier.
I
That was disappointing.
expected the texture of candy corn to be slightly different. It was mushy and not very nice.
Fascinating.
I know. I thought you in the stream.
So Vladee and Foxy, have they fought before?
That's a good question. I believe they might have done in an earlier week. But we saw Madsen. I think the week it was a return where Vladee and Sakron and then sort of Foxy and Madsen kind of made that return. Oh, getting tagged with the overhead almost immediately. The 1-1 into run cancel overhead is significantly harder to fuzzy guard than the 1-1 staggered by itself.
So AFoxyGrampa down on life, forward 3 into the meter burn balls. Force ball is a really, really good tool after certain things on block. AFoxyGrampa can eat round 1 pretty freely, actually.
Very, very convincing round number 1 there from Vladee7R.
It's practically a flawless as well. Vladee took a tiny bit of chip damage, but that was about it. Oh, whiff punishes with the forward 3 as well. That's a wonderful good option, but that drop could haunt him.
That small step back to make the down 3 whiff. Normally, Melina going for the down 3 so freely, but unfortunately, very, very bad. Combo drop, catching the string, tries to run cancel, doesn't matter, still gets no overhead anyway.
I mean, against someone like AFoxyGrampa, you have to be so careful with your combo drops, because just 1 or 2 errors is going to cost you the round. Like, you need that damage. You need to enforce that life lead. Make Foxy sweat. Make him not have the meter. If he hasn't got breaker, do that damage.
Oh, caught by the stagger, the 1-1-1 again. Oh, good block on the overhead. No reversal. Tries to go for a risky regular roll and another roll. What is going on?
Now, that's something we see. Like, Foxy is not invincible with Melina. We have seen him lose before, but it is 9 times out of 10 because he does things like that. Because he does a roll he shouldn't have done. Because he did a meter burn roll that, you know, he gets wrong on a 50-50 and he got punished for it. But these normal rolls are, they are the hangman's noose for AFoxyGrampa.
I mean, the thing is, if you get it, yes, it's a fast startup, very low to the ground, and somewhat weird to punish it sometimes. If you try and punish it too early, she's still going to be airborne.
Well, we saw the first ball punish was a forward 3, she fell out of it, and then Foxy did it straight away again, like giving him a second opportunity. Okay, cool, yep, do it again. And then he delayed the forward 3 and got a full punish. So, I don't know. I feel like that's the side of AFoxyGrampa that we really can't afford to see this close to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, like, just little things. If you're going to just throw out a punishable move like that, you're just going to give your opponent the opportunity to get free damage. You know, they didn't necessarily really need to work for that damage. They just blocked you and punished you. Oh, nice punish on the forward 3.
That's the thing. Low side has slightly longer recovery, and there's a combo drop, but no hit confirmed from Foxy. And again, gets a forward 1, but doesn't manage to get a big chunk of damage off it.
Very patient game. Run and grab again. Pick of the hut grab. Establishing that full screen game, running in for the grab. Very, very weird to deal with against certain characters.
Or tell Vladee delaying, trying to bait Foxy into doing the meter burn roll, but he's not biting, and a normal nut punch in the neutral. That's a 1/2 of a footsie tool. Just do the splits, put your fist down, go there, run into that. Oh wow, run up grab, AFoxyGrampa. Now one thing to note is, On the rare occasion that you find yourself fighting Mileena when she's got no bar, when she has no meter, on block, everything is... The only real mix-up there is low side, because the only time Mileena will get these 50-50 options on block is if she uses the meter burn bull roll. So if she hasn't got that bar, then it's not a 50-50. So she's kind of a little bit more dangerous when doing things on block, but just like that, can get himself a nice chunk of damage again.
Solid 35% off that back one too. Oh, I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like Foxy, his brain is just telling him that this back 1-2 is going to connect. And if it doesn't, he doesn't not go for the roll. You know, it's an interesting decision, but I really feel like there needs to be a level of hit confirming and just seeing something come out rather than just committing.
That was a nice hit from Vladee, but no stamina available. Has to be careful. Very close to a breaker, but I'm not quite sure if that's enough to build it in time. That jump-in punch, though.
That was a very, very fortunate jump-in for Vladee.
Wow.
That's rare footage of the back one not anti-airing something.
I cannot believe we saw what we just saw. Oh, run-up grab, though. I can 100% believe that. Oh, good trade for Vladee. That would have been colossally bad for him if he got hit by the overhead there for big damage.
We've seen in tournament before, Foxy landing that 55% corner combo there for 1 bar off that forward 3 string.
Oh, that's that forward 3 again. Vladee so just surgical with the placement of that forward 3.
It's doing such an amazing job of just catching that down 3 for a clean whip punish. Oh no, ever so slightly mistiming the meaty, eating a full wake-up roll for his trouble.
But that was a meatless roll. I kind of feel like that goes back to what we've heard Foxy describe it as before, is when you play Mileena right, you make your opponent look like they have no idea how to play the game. But when you play her wrong and you make these mistakes and you get punished for these things, it makes you look like a terrible player. Like that, the back 1-2 on block, still committed into the roll, and Vladee gets tagged by it. I mean, like, it's one of those weird things where he blocked the first back one, and then got hit by the 2. Foxy had already committed into roll by the time that string was inputted. I mean, like, it won in the game, but it really shouldn't. But that's what I mean. When you see things like strings into meterless roll on wake-up work, when you see meterless roll on wake-up work, or, you know, a roll after a string on block, like, it looks, when it hits, like, oh, that read. He knew he'd let go of block. He knew he'd go for a counter poke because the roll hit him. But if you block it, it's, wow, he just did a string into a punishable move. Wow, what an idiot.
It's kind of like what you said 5 seconds ago, where it's like, yeah, if you win with her, the opponent looks like they don't know what they're doing.
That was Foxy's description, not mine. So I don't know what I'm saying. Mustard calling Foxy an idiot live on stream, because that was his words, not mine.
I think those rolls in game 1 were very idiotic.
I mean, he lost it, but he won game 2 on him, so, I mean,
trade.
We're kind of right and wrong here, I think.
Let's not forget, guys, when you both go for the first hit and you trade, it doesn't give the first hit bonus to anyone. You just have to get the second hit.
Foxy interrupts with his own standing normal. Oh, forced to break.
I mean, you almost wonder why people get tagged by that, but so many people do. It's like, there's got to be something going on there.
Let's see Foxy just playing these footsies, trying to keep him at the max range of back 1-2. Oh, again catches him.
Oh, there's the run cancel. Good use of head. Vladee's going to go in, get the nut punch.
Oh, commits force balls on hit.
That's going to be, yep, clean number round. Number round? Round number 1. Round number 1 was
I know
what
what you tried to say.
But number round came out.
But a good round though. I mean, Vladee with a forward 3 confirmed into the corner, just to get that little bit of carry, to get the nut punch.
That's probably actually, I think, the first time we've seen the down 3 not completely whiff and get punished by the forward 3. Vladee has Foxy in the corner though. Here we go.
I love these corner conversions from A-list. I mean, we see a lot of A-list, and I feel like it kind of dilutes the excitement of watching a character when you see that character like so often. But one thing I'll never tire of is just these corner combos.
Oh, and there's the armor break. Foxy's ready with a hit confirm. That string's so good at armor breaking.
I feel like it might be the best individual normal for armor breaking in the game, I think. Just due to the consistent amount of times we see it break basically any wake up. Any wake with armor, it just chews straight through it all the time.
That back 1-2 into low side was definitely some kind of buffer. I mean, that was only ever done on prediction of Vladee going in with a forward dash. That's one thing we're seeing a lot now, where the opponents will break and then basically someone will just forward dash to close in the gap, when it's kind of tricky for the opponent to do anything about that without doing some kind of move on a read. Oh, looking good for Foxy right now. Has Vladee at half health. Oh, the counter poke.
But gets hit from that range, though. But I don't think Vladee even pressed a button. There's the punish on the bull roll. Vladee needs to make this count. Down 4 again. Foxy has the bar. Has to watch out with these staggers. Very dangerous. Uh-oh.
Full combo. Bad. One. Next touch is going to do it. Gets a clean jumping kick. Tries to convert. Doesn't quite get it, though.
Oh, catches the low. Wow. I mean, Vladee made it. He got the comeback. He made the full sequence, 2-1 up on FoxyGrampa right now.
But what did that start on? Ball roll and block.
I mean, all 3 matches. All 3 matches have come down to that.
But that's the thing, like we said at the very beginning of the set, if you just do preemptive ball rolls, or you don't confirm, or you're kind of incorrect by thinking that you're going to go in for a punish. Like sometimes those back 1-2 rolls are Foxy just being adamant that in that situation his opponent is going to press a button because he's trying to feel out some kind of pattern. But if he's wrong, he eats a full combo for it. I mean, sometimes it's like, is it worth taking that risk? Probably not. I mean, that entire sequence came from another blocked roll.
Now, Vladee's having a really good tournament so far. I mean, beating Harry Nightmare, confirming himself in the finals, and now being 1 game away from eliminating FoxyGrampa in the last week. I feel like this is a really important set just to... Because, like, they're going from the same region, so obviously it's EU versus NA. That's like the age-old argument. We've seen it all before. But at the end of the day, only one player is going to win that 90k for first place at the season finals. So I feel this is really important to, especially with a player as dominant as FoxyGrampa, you need to be able to fight someone like that and say to them, you will not beat me. I will beat you. You will not get this free tournament win. You do not see me and see a free win in the bracket. I will make you work for it. And if I beat you, you have to be afraid of me.
I think being able to send that message on the final week is going to be a really useful tool for Vladee7R. Oh, and he gets tagged. Foxy already committing into the 50-50, but at that point it doesn't even matter because the string will connect, just increasing the damage of the combo.
But Vladee has the bar for the nut punch.
Oh, almost whiff punished that down 3 with a 4-3 once again, ever so slightly getting away. Another running grab. Foxy should take the round on that. He is going to take round number 1.
Nice round. And in that sequence, managed to build himself 2 bars as well. Incredible.
Oh, and he tries to go. I'm assuming that was a back 1-2 attempt that didn't come out. But either way, I'm thinking the 4-3 might have won that exchange anyway.
Oh, wow. Gets hit again. I feel like when Foxy gets hit by the second 1 in the 1-1 string, it's because he thinks that Vladee's going to stop after 1, and he's pressing buttons to try and interrupt it.
Foxy's always going to truck it. He's always going to throw that back 1-2 out when he sees a down 4 blocked.
Oh, wow. But no confirm. FoxyGrampa drops it. That's a huge mistake.
Another run cancel from Vladee. Foxy opts to go for a break. It's going to be kind of bad now, though, because if Vladee wins this round without spending bar, Foxy's going to be a lot of bar down.
Do you think that Melina can react to force ball with dive kick? Because that's not something we're ever seeing Foxy go for.
I'm not even sure he's tried it at least once. Now, we just said Foxy using that breaker and then losing. Vladee has Foxy in the corner. Vladee has 3 bars of meter. And Foxy's in the corner with nothing.
All blocks the jump again. Now, we haven't seen Foxy go for anti-cross-up bull rolls anywhere near as often as he normally do. Vladee getting hit by literally everything right now. Just like that, he's down on like 40% life.
I do wonder what he's trying to go for. Foxy's going to block the overhead. Has no bar to interrupt. There can be a gap in some of those forceful strings. Foxy sitting on a bar of meter, gets hit by a raw overhead. Combo drop from Vladee though.
Oh, tries to go for a grab. Foxy playing a little bit on the back foot right now. Has a break available. That back one's going to get hit.
Eats a neutral jump punch. Foxy has to break. If Vladee gets this next hit, he's going to win. And just like that, Vladee7R goes into grand finals, taking out FoxyGrampa. Really, really well played and a fantastic tournament for Vladee already.
Now, this is something that we haven't seen, is FoxyGrampa enter the last week of the season and not win it. You know what I mean? Like, this was FoxyGrampa, Season 1, Season 2. We see him all the time. Have a good last week.
I believe this is healthy for the game, though. I mean, like, look, Foxy being as dominant as he was, but I mean, he's lost to Irishman. I mean, Johnny Cage, right? That's now twice in top 8. Foxy has lost in the top 8, and both times it's been to Johnny Cage. I mean, I do believe
A-list and stunt double now as well.
I think Johnny Cage in general has good answers for piercing, you know, because we always say all the time, like, you know, what are the tools that you need to deal with piercing Melina? Fast, advancing, mids, good punishes, you know, good damage to kind of contest when you finally get that hit. And that's kind of like Johnny Cage kind of ticks those boxes. Also, down 4, low profiling back 1-2.
That's a big deal. Now, moving into our second semi-final, let's have a quick look at today's bracket as we have the results from Krathen and Yupe.
Now, you know what this means.
3-2 set. 3-2 to Krathen. Yupe came so close, but has fallen to Krathen, which means he's not going to be at the season finals.
But this does mean that Storm is going to be at the Season 3 finals, guaranteed for the 2nd season in a row.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Now,
Storm's dedicated. I mean, Storm